Coach, ready to go?
Awesome, man. I'm so ready to go.
Playoff time, right?
Yes.
After a 12-win regular season, I'm guessing a lot of people outside this building maybe didn't think that was attainable for you guys this year. What do you think you've proven to the league, to yourselves, to your fan base about what kind of a team you can be going into the playoffs?
Well, I think one of the things that excites me about this game, it's a little bit of a full circle moment. And we started our season in Tampa. And so to begin our second season there, I think that's a really cool thing. And it's a good measuring stick. See how far we've come. We are not the same team that we were 17 weeks ago. And I love that we get to go prove that against a really good team. But make no mistake, we're ready to go down there and fight it.
And you've gone through a lot of, you call them battle-tested moments since then, including past 4 wins. Man, those have all gone down to the wire.
Yes.
Even Commanders fans I've seen online joking like the cardiac Commanders were watching. But you guys have proven to come through in those winning times.
Yes.
Are you comfortable staying in that world going into the playoffs, or is it sustainable in the postseason? Or
well, I did tell the team, just because we can does not mean we have to. But it is important to know that you've been in these fights, you've been in these things. You can't simulate that. We do it in practice, we train it a lot, but whether it's at the end of the game defensively or offensively, in an overtime period, those are ones that you have to grow through. And we weren't ready for that on the first game of the season. And they all haven't gone our way, but you do learn these lessons along the way. And I'm thankful that as a program and a team that's developing, that we've gotten able to, to do these hard fights. And so there is a lot that goes on. As the playoffs go, man, it gets crazy and wild. And the fact that we've been in wild, we've been in crazy, and we function well in those moments, we're down for that.
I want to talk about Marcus Mariota. Guy's had a boring couple of weeks, right? Sunborn Christmas Day, he flies back from Oregon to make that Atlanta Falcons game here, and you said didn't show up on the stat sheet, but man, he played a huge role in that win.
Yes.
And plays excellent in the second half against Dallas. How much as a whole does Marcus mean, playing or not playing, to your success this year?
Over the last 2 weeks, I've enjoyed so much getting to share with everybody else Marcus, the teammate, and what he means to everybody here. What was as fun was this week talking about Marcus, the damn good football player. And so the fourth down conversion, throw to Terry at the end, those kind of plays for him, that's what he is capable of. And so being able to deliver in the moment for your teammates, that's a really big deal. And so when it was down the line at the end of the game, fourth downs, 6 seconds left, those moments, very cool to see him deliver.
I wanted to talk about that fourth and short. He fakes the handoff.
Yes.
Fooled everybody, I believe, watching at home, fooled me, fooled the Cowboys.
Yes.
How much of an art is that?
There's not many more people as experienced at that type of play than him. And so, part of why he won the Heisman Trophy coming out of Oregon was this gift of him in the backfield and the play fakes and, the extension of that. And so I would say those are thousands of reps, in his career that he's had of those. And something about, in that moment, players over plays, but that player knows that play really, really well, and we certainly trust him in that.
And Terry McLaurin comes down with the game winner.
Yep.
13th touchdown catch this year, setting a franchise record. How happy are you for him personally to reach a milestone like that, but also as a member of your team, a guy that's been here a while, been through a lot, to go on this ride with you this season?
Yeah, I was really pumped for him, and afterwards, I just got to share a quick moment with him. I said, man, we've been playing football a long time around here, and so to have your name up at the top of that, so we walk past pictures that are start in black and white, and then they go into color pictures of Super Bowl and world champion teams. I said, that's a really big deal, and what I love about that was earned and hard fought, and so it was cool for him in the last regular season game, on the last play to make that happen. He is that type of competitor.
Just last thing on the Dallas game, Jayden didn't play in the second half. It was a call by you, some soreness in his leg. Is that anything that may keep him out of the wild card game?
No.
He's good to go.
Good to go, yep.
Excellent. We've asked you a lot throughout this season about how unique this team is, and
Yeah.
everything's so new. Head coach, GM, rookie quarterback, free agents coming from all over the place, and the success you guys have had. Now that you look back after 18 weeks of the regular season, I mean, it's you and Coach Gibbs that have led a team in this franchise to 12 wins. Is that special? A guy that has seen a lot of football, is that not that you're smelling the roses just yet,
No.
but is that pretty special to have year one?
I think I love being on this journey with this group of guys so much. I love what they stand for. I love how connected they are, the way that they fight. And so that to me that's the reward. I get to be on this journey with them. But they're the ones that are putting it together. They're the ones that have put agendas to the side to make sure they're always down for one another. And that's honestly why these close games, they're able to stay in it, because of the belief they have in one another. So to be a part of that, I enjoy that more than anything. So looking forward to heading down to Tampa.
You talked about it right off the bat, but Tampa, week one, 17-point loss. You were on the call with reporters a little bit ago saying you didn't even think it felt that close.
It didn't. Yeah.
What's different this time around from your team?
Yeah, I think we didn't even know who we were. And we knew a little bit about our scheme, all three phases, but by no means were we going to be expert. We knew that would increase. But finding out who we were as a team, their love for one another, their resilience, their toughness, all of that, if I could have said, hey, 17 weeks from now, it's going to look a lot different for you guys. If I could have showed them the picture of, what the week 17 team would look like, they would have been happy. But on that day, it was frustration, it was disappointment, and we knew we had a long way to go. And so because of that connection, the love for one another, the toughness, it enabled them to, take ownership of what our identity would look like. And so we still got a lot of gas in the tank, and we can't wait to get rolling.
Oh, excuse me. It's so rude. That's a FaceTime. Mind if I take this, Coach?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody, it's Chick Hernandez. Yeah. Where are we, Chick? Coach is here. Coach, you want to say hello?
Yeah. I knew you wouldn't miss it, man, for nothing.
Wait a second. Listen, I know that you benched your starting quarterback yesterday for a half. Now you bench me?
No, I would never bench you, bro. No way. It's good to see that you're still in the fight and you're almost back, man.
I'm almost back, man. I'll see you Wednesday.
All right, sounds good.
We'll be back one of these one of these days. Well, Coach, Wild Card Weekend, super pumped. We'll see you down in Tampa. Thank you so much for talking with us today.
Awesome, John.